by my channel. This is Sherry from Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing, LLC. Happy Thursday, y'all. Happy Thor Day. Happy Power Day. Okay, you got to stand in your power, bring down your mighty truth hammer, then do it. As long as it's with pure intention and no, it's for the highest good of all involved. Okay? All right. So today, thank you. Okay, so let's do this. Thank you to all of the subscribers that subscribe to something on the quest to find truth, clarity, and wisdom. Thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you, Archangel Gail, and all of the Earth Angels that are listed in my description box. Thank you for new beginnings. Thank you for one cycle closing and a new cycle beginning. Thank you, Spirit. What we're going to be talking about today is all about a new cycle. It's all about a new way of living, being, and existing. It's called Christ consciousness. It is the embracing and embodying compassion, harmony, unity, and love for all energies of people, places, and things. When we embrace Christ consciousness, we are all those things. Compassion, harmony, unity, and love equals divine oneness. That is the goal of our pathway. That's what we're here for. And if you are here to walk this pathway, you walked it somewhere else and did very well. Okay? You proved that you could come to the hardest place in the cosmos, okay, and start from nothing with a veil of forgetfulness to find your way to divine oneness. Okay? So this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Let's welcome in the archangels of the four corners and their archangel twin flames. Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mother Mary, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Aurora to come in and oversee this reading and protect it from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. We send them infinite, unconditional love throughout all space and time and beyond. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Now, folks read the Bible and they, and there's nothing wrong with reading the Bible. I read it from front to back. Okay, I was a very, very good Bible student. And I actually taught other people the Bible. But I did not realize what I was missing until I went on my spiritual path. Okay, not saying that people that's reading the Bible are not on their spiritual path. I'm on a different spiritual path. But there's a lot of meaning that is missed when we take it from face value, what the deeper message is, or when we take what someone else's interpretation is, okay, instead of looking at whatever that passage is and understanding it from our divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, or from Master Yeshua himself. We all have access to Master Yeshua to say, explain this to me. Okay? Now, Christ consciousness is something we embody. Okay? It is how you feel when you look at another person. That person has a divine spark. If you judge that person, that's not Christ consciousness. If you show them compassion and you see what might be the other side of what makes them do what they do, that's compassion, that's harmony, that's unity, and that is love, because you recognize that that person, no matter what they're doing, has God's spark as well. Okay? Everybody on this planet is walking as co-creator with prime creator. Okay? Now, there are others that will say, no, I'm not judging nobody. Okay? Because the creator is the creator of everything. We don't know what he's going to do when it comes to other people. Okay? We need to just worry about ourselves. Okay? So, anyway, welcome in the Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst. If you would, please give us the essence of the story you wish to share with us today. Thank you, Archangel Twin Flames of the Chakras. Thank you, Archangels of the Seven Rays. Thank you to all universal beings of the highest white light that are the law of one. Now, I saw this card. That's why I'm hesitating. I saw this card while I was shuffling and preparing and meditating, preparing the cards for the reading. And I said, I've never seen that one before. And look, there it is. This is Vast Vistas, Nomads, Steppes of Mongolia. We're nomads, okay? We're moving from one space to another space, looking for all of the clues that we need to understand what is true, okay? And by doing that, look, under that, growth. Opening your heart to receive, expanding your heart space, expanding your horizons, okay? When we go as nomads to learn, find and learn something that we didn't know. Look, deliberation. And then you think on it, okay? You think on it, you exit. You think on it, you reflect on it at the feet of Lao Tzu, okay? Now, we were talking about listening to other people's interpretations. Lao Tzu was a very, very, very special being, okay? He was connected to the all that is and the all that ever was. But he also saw both sides of a thing, okay? And it may be because he saw both sides of a thing, he saw one side of one thing, he could explain the other side of another thing, and they both went together. Lao Tzu wrote the book, The Art of War, okay? There's another warrior, okay? I guess this is the time of warriors, because there's another warrior, Miyamoto Musashi, okay? He was one of the most decorated samurai swordsmen in Japan, okay? He killed the most people, okay? But he was also a kind, benevolent soul, okay? From what I read, he did these things, but he also, it wasn't his first thing, okay? His first thing was to not fight at all, okay? But because we are warriors on this planet right here, right now, we may want compassion, harmony, unity, and love, but we're standing in front of somebody that wants exactly the opposite, because you are reflecting back to them what they are not, okay? They are reflecting back to you what you are not, okay, as a warrior. So we're looking at two different warriors, Lao Tzu and Miyamoto Musashi, okay? The person that stood in front of them reflected what they were not, especially was ego-led, okay? What they reflected to the person standing in front of them was what they were not, okay? One side is compassion, the other side is ego-led activities, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, flexibility, okay? Flexibility when it comes to compassion, harmony, unity, and love means that we sit back and we think about a thing, deliberation, like Lao Tzu, okay? And we're flexible enough and not rigid in our ego, where we can sit back from a thing and look at it hard and say, which energy do I want to paint this picture with? Compassion, harmony, unity, and love? My divine oneness? Or do I want to match that energy over there with anger, maybe jealousy, maybe hate, maybe lack? Okay? It's up to us what the energy is that we want to reflect. And look what comes under flexibility. Reflection. Okay, we just got done talking about what is reflected back from one person to another. What is reflected back? Now, reflection, okay, this is what is hidden under the light of the moon, okay? Sometimes it's hidden until we are faced with having to make a decision in order to take action, okay, or respond, okay? What are you going to reflect, okay? Now, what are you going to reflect to what? Chaos. That's what we just talked about. What are we going to reflect to this chaos? Are we going to reflect compassion, kindness, harmony, unity, love, our divine oneness? Or are we going to reflect back an energy that matches the energy that's coming to us? Okay, are we going to intertwine our energy into energy that is not for our highest good? Okay, thank you, Spirit. You guys always come through. Thank you, angels. I am so very grateful to you. Divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels, and the spirit guides of the decks. I am grateful to all of the divine beings that are in this room. Okay, look. On the earth plane, okay, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, courage. Courage, we're on a pathway. Are we going with the flow of potential like this Viking ship? Okay, letting the current and the wind take us where we're supposed to be? Or are you going to turn that boat sideways against that water and against that air and block yourself? Okay, so we're going to see. Let's see what this says. Let's see what this is about. It says Vikings in a new world. They're going towards a new world. That's what we're going to do. We're going with the flow of potential, and we're going to let the winds of change, put us on the pathway that we need to go on, because how we're putting our energy into the pathway on this Viking ship, into this waters, the cleansing waters, and the winds that are in the air, is we are going to embrace Christ consciousness, compassion, harmony, unity, and love, and we're going to put our divine oneness on this pathway. No matter what comes, what crosses our path is going to be, whatever it is, we're going to meet on that path. It's going to be met with our divine oneness, okay, our Christ consciousness. Look, under that, higher consciousness, I've never seen this card, okay, Sirius, Pleiades, and Arcturus. So this is, they're talking about a place, but the Sirians, the Pleiadians, and the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the Lyrans, the Lemurians are all emissaries of light. Okay, and it's very interesting that this is coming out right now, because we're talking about Christ consciousness. They're helping us to embody these energies that we need to embody on our pathway. Now, under that, I've never seen this card either. Focus. Okay, focus on where focus goes, energy flows, manifestation follows. So if our focus is to embody compassion, harmony, unity, and love, okay, because the focus of our goal at this moment in time, right here, right now, in this eternal moment, is to focus on divine oneness. And we're getting assistance, okay, from emissaries of light to go towards and stay in higher consciousness, okay, by becoming aware of that higher consciousness. Wow, these are Shaolin monks, okay. Shaolin monks, we talked about Shaolin monks, we've talked about Japanese samurai warriors, and we've talked about Chinese warriors. Why? Because we are in the sacred army of light as warriors. There's a warrior energy that is being activated for us right now. Okay? If you are here and you are in the warrior energy, in a past life, you are a decorated warrior. Okay? You are a decorated warrior. Okay? So, let's do this. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Thank you, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender. Thank you, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst. Okay, let me turn this off for just a second because they're out cleaning the yard. They're doing the yard right now. Hold on. Okay, thank you for holding. I think they're almost done. But what I want to do is vast vistas. Okay, I was sitting here while I was waiting, and do you see the elk? Can you see the image of the elk in the back that is looking? Do you see it now? Okay, there's an image of an elk back there, and I wanted to see what that meant. So the time traveler's message, and this is the time traveler's oracle. Time traveler's message: widen your horizons to see the bigger picture. This is not the time to think small. Think outside the box. There is the potential of big changes ahead. Be willing to be unconventional in projects, relationships, and ideas. Know that you can choose any direction you desire, but before you go forward, look in all directions to see the potential outcomes. Vast vistas are ahead for you. It is easy to get caught up in the small details of life and forget the bigger view. Something unexpected may be sneaking up behind you, but if you are ready for it, it won't wobble your life. When you view life from a great perspective, you can make the best decisions. This is a time of expansion and even a time of travel and new adventures. If you receive an opportunity to travel, go for it. If you can step into a different direction in life, don't hesitate. Take it. Okay? So we were talking about different perspectives. Thank you. I'm grateful to you. We were talking about different perspectives, and two of them were from great warriors. Okay? They did in their being as a warrior, they were the best at what they did. Okay? But they also saw the other side of a situation from a heart space of compassion, harmony, unity, and love. They saw the other side of a situation from their being of divine oneness. And that's what Vast Vistas is saying. Because when I was sitting here, when I first saw the card, I saw the gentleman sitting down there, and I noticed there was something in the air, but I didn't see what it was until I put the card down, that it's an elk. Okay, so sometimes we need to sit back from a thing to see all of what is being presented to us instead of what's in this little space. What's in this little space right here, right in front of us, okay? Thank you, Divine Guides, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Thank you, Archangel Twin Flames. If you would, please clarify courage, vast vistas, and flexibility. Now, what I just got is we are gaining courage to see the bigger picture, to expand our horizons, expand our heart space, expand our being from a human being to our divine oneness, from a human being to our divine being, okay? We're actually a divine being, a human, okay? So, and then there's flexibility. Don't be so rigid, okay? Do use your thinking outside of the box as being flexible enough to see a panorama all around you of what is presenting itself for you. It takes us to turn around and see all things for what they are. Okay, 363, creative expression, creativity, creative expression, and joy. Okay, 6 is you get what you deserve. Added together, it solves to 9. That is something new coming in because you let go of the smallness of how you were looking at something before. Okay, thank you. All right, so at courage is someone getting a message of concern. A message of concern is clarifying courage, okay? Higher consciousness is being clarified by a masculine karmic lesson, okay? Now, under them, message, okay? There's a message. So, message, and when I shuffle my cards, I'm here for about a good 5 minutes on each deck, just to make sure, so that I can feel their energy, talk to the spirit guide of the deck, and to go put my energy in the deck. So this is coming up. This came up yesterday, all 3 of these, right here. Okay, now Vast Vistas, look, journey, okay? Remember they said if you get an invitation to travel, take it, okay? Vast Vistas, somebody's going on a journey, growth. What's wrong, Exie? It's okay. Okay. Journey, under journey. Great fortune. Grow. Somebody's money is getting ready to grow. Somebody's earthly tangible blessings are growing right now. They're already done. It's already done in the heavenly realms. It's about to manifest on the earthly realm. Okay. Why are you concerned? Okay, somebody is concerned. Okay. Why is somebody concerned? So let's see what happens. Okay. Now, thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Thank you, Archangel Mario, Archangel Lavender. Thank you, Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst. Now, flexibility on your pathway of transformation. Okay. Remember, trust what you cannot see. Sometimes we have an outcome, okay? Or we see something that we want it to be just this certain way, but we may not be looking at the panorama of what's available to us. So this is saying be flexible on your pathway, okay? Because what's happening, this is going to be your hard work. Okay, look, this is the dark, this is my things done in the dark card, okay? It's clarifying reflection. So if there was something that was done in the dark, it is being reflected back, okay? Somebody is seeing who they are for themselves. It's being reflected back to them. This is a return to sender, okay? Under that, thief. Now I know I shuffled these cards. Okay, I know I did. I know I did. Message of concern, karmic lesson, someone's going on a journey towards a great fortune, or because of a great fortune, they have to go in the fact they're being told by this divine light, see the light, to walk through the door of transformation, the pathway of transformation. And there's something that was done in the dark that's been reflected back to somebody. Now, remember, karmic lessons are catalysts to learning, growing, and evolving, okay? It is through the karmic lessons that we come to the golden light of divine oneness, okay? Now, there's a message. Somebody is getting a message, okay, that is bringing, that they are concerned about now, okay, about a thief, okay? Spiritual court has called judgment, okay, in the favor of a wealthy man, because there were secrets in the room, okay? What was involved was a great fortune, sudden wealth. There was sudden wealth, okay? This was a karmic lesson given by a female, probably to a wealthy man, okay? Now, this one, in expectation. Somebody knows. Somebody knows what's going on. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. All right. So we're going to put these away. We have the overall. Thank you, Archangels of the Archangel Twin Flames of our chakras. Thank you, Archangels of the Seven Rays, for the energy of power, wisdom, love, peace, truth, abundance, and justice. Thank you so much. We see justice is coming, that's for sure. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to take the deck. This is the Sherry deck. This is the Illumination of Light. Illumination of Light Tarot deck, okay? If you want to take a look at it from your set of eyes, up close, the description on where to find it is it's in the description box, okay? And you get to see the first 8 cards. So you get to look and see if it's something that touches your soul. All right, so Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, can you please tell us, we're going to do a full spread. Can you please tell us what is the current situation? Oh, current situation. All right, let's do this. For some reason, I looked away and I was looking at the crystals. Okay, I was looking at the crystals for some reason. Okay, this is the angel aura. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that a pretty crystal? Look at it. That's beautiful. Okay, I put it up to my eye and you can see stuff. Okay, and I hold my crystals when I'm doing meditation. And if you decide you want to get a crystal, let the crystal choose you. And then when you get home and it's all cleansed and cleared, and you cleansed it and cleared and put it under your pillow for a couple of nights, when you get ready to meditate, put it in your hand and tell the crystal, to my crystal, thank you so much. I welcome and acknowledge your presence. I am so very grateful that through all of the processes, people, places, and things, you are here sharing your energy with me, and you will feel the energy of the crystal start to go up your arm. Over time, it'll just, all of the energy will be in your space, but you can actually feel the energy of the crystal that it was born with in your hand. Okay, it's all about intention. Okay, so what we're looking at is the current situation, and we had two fly out upside down. There's somebody moving forward. Somebody's moving forward, making plans, journey, new path. They haven't quite started walking yet, but that's what the current situation is, and it's under journey. It's under vast vistas. Okay. Now, what fell out was the Emperor in reverse. Okay, that is what's challenging the Two of Wands. What also fell out in reverse is the Chariot card. Now, what is going on? It's under journey, vast vistas, great fortune, and growth. Okay, well, on the left side, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, a cycle ends to start a new cycle. Okay. Oh, Spirit, I see it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, somebody has to rebuild. They planted seeds in their garden. They did not get the yield that they wanted. Okay, and now they have to reorganize, rebuild, replant, and start over. Now, I asked Spirit, while we were sitting here thinking, somebody is making plans to move forward. Okay, the challenge card is the Emperor in reverse. Okay, under that, in their mind, is the Chariot in reverse. Somebody is finding out that they are making plans to move forward. Okay, this Emperor is not going with them. That is the challenge to them. Okay, and in their mind, he's not taking them anywhere anymore. They do not have the use of his chariot. He is in control of his environment. He is in control of his chariot. Okay, they do not have the use of his chariot to move forward. They are looking at it this way: Emperor's not going with them. They know in their mind that he's not going with them. Okay, whatever that is, a cycle has closed. Okay, wow, Spirit. Okay, thank you for showing me that. Okay, thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Can you please tell us what is in the past? What is in the past? Victory, Six of Wands. Success, accomplishment, recognition. In the past, this person that is getting a message of concern, okay, who is being told to use courage, okay. Now, let's see how the cards change. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. This is how the meaning of the card changes when it's adjacent to another card. Someone is getting a message of concern. This is a turbulent sea. Okay, this is turbulence. Okay, for this person that is getting a message of concern. In the past, they were celebrated. Okay, but how? How were they celebrated? They had an option. They had options. Okay, they also had delusions and illusions. Okay, it may have even been lunacy. So when they were successful and accomplished, and they wanted the recognition, was it an illusion or a delusion that only they knew about? Okay, we see that in the world right now, where somebody just wants recognition and want people to bow down to see them. This person may have wanted people to see them how they see themselves. And how they see themselves is based on lack, because there was a childhood wound in there where it went with them through their entire life, where they felt less than. So for them to get this success, it was only in their mind, okay? Because the success that they're talking about was an illusion or a delusion. Okay, now, who was it? Queen of Pentacles? Was it a Queen of Pentacles that only thought about money? Look. Look. See the lady? See the lady holding up a message, a note? It might even, for me, it looks like a cell phone. But this other lady is holding up money. That's what the focus is. Okay? This focus was the illusion and delusion that you want other people to look at you like you're more than what you truly are. Remember the message we kept getting? Somebody's pretending to be something that they're not. Okay, I guess that is about to go away because it hasn't come up in a reading for a little while. It's coming up now. Okay, so this Queen of Pentacles, look, Temple energy, 3D dense energy. Okay, 3D dense energy. All right, thank you. Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Can you tell us what's in the right here, right now? What is in the environment? What is an internal moment of now? Listen, something's being illuminated, exposed, told. Somebody is telling something about a journey, okay? Somebody's telling something. Okay, look, the Lover's card. Two people that have the same, look at the phone doing stuff. The phone is moving. Okay, phone, what are you doing, baby doll? Okay. There's forward movement coming for two people whose energy signatures match. Okay, now something is being exposed, or this is, let's see, this is a Gemini who's being exposed. Okay, secrets that were hidden behind this light of the moon are being exposed. Somebody is walking away because they are emotionally balanced to heart's desire, wish fulfillment, celebration. Okay, they're walking away to Ace of Pentacles, earthly tangible blessings. Okay, not only are they making plans, they are moving forward. The ships are in the bay. Okay, it's a Knight of Wands. Okay, this Knight of Wands has found his strength. He is walking with his shadow because he has found balance within his inner being to balance out his outer being. He is walking towards, he is moving towards his ten of Cups. Again, heart's desire, wish fulfillment. What else did I put on here? Family, stability, joyful bliss. And who is representing that? Queen of Swords. Somebody that speaks truth. Okay, there was a comparison study done. This gentleman made a comparison study, okay, and he found what made him happy and what didn't. Okay, so this person is either two people or it was two people or two lovers, okay, people that, somebody that had a lover or a Gemini, okay, is being exposed. Something is being illuminated. Two people that belong together is being illuminated, okay, but somebody didn't want to see the truth, okay. Look, on my phone. Okay, so they were oblivious to the truth. They were in a stalemate. They were resistant to the truth. Okay, so either two people, a Gemini, two energies that are meant to be together, or a one person that has balanced their masculine and their feminine energies. Okay, probably all of them. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Can you tell us what is the possible future? Okay, what is the possible future, immediate future? What's being spoken about? Look, spoken about. This may be a bright new idea, an epiphany, a revelation. Somebody talked to maybe a young person, got a bright new idea. But whatever it is, it's brand new. Okay, inspired, imaginative, intuitive. So whoever this gentleman is that is moving forward, okay, as the warrior, okay, Two of Wands. Somebody's moving forward, but this Emperor is in reverse. Why is that challenging this Two of Wands? Well, we'll look at it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay. So this Two of Wands, I had to ask Spirit, why is this Emperor in reverse? Two of Wands, that's making plans. That's not quite moving yet. Okay, he's not walking, he's not moving. He's making plans to go on his journey on a new path. I asked Spirit, why is the Emperor card in reverse? And why is the Emperor? Because he doesn't feel he's worthy. He doesn't feel like he's worthy to be called an Emperor. This card is challenging the forward movement. In his mind, he has fear of moving forward. He has fear in his mind of moving forward. This was in the subconscious. Remember when we hide things from ourselves that are inner child wounds? But the sun is burning those away. In his immediate environment, the sun is burning those away. Now, on the left side of the sun is the cycle is over. Okay? A new cycle is here. All right? A new cycle is here. Now, it's on the right side. Oh my goodness. The Empress. He is feeling that he is not good enough for this Empress. Even though this is his heart's desire, wish fulfillment. Okay? But he's getting a bright new idea. Okay? He understands, okay, thank you, Spirit. He understands the magnitude of energy that is being projected. Okay? From his Empress to him. He feels unworthy of her. Why? Why does he feel unworthy of her? Let's see. Let's see. Maybe we have 3 more for the possible future. We might have to. We're going to clarify these two. He might feel unworthy of her. Because remember, twin flames, we all give each other karmic lessons. Okay? Sometimes the karmic lessons is somebody keeps asking for money. Okay, they're asking for money and they just go blow it. Now you went to work for that money. Okay, it was your money and you gave it to them out of the goodness of your heart. But if you say no, that's a karmic lesson for them to know. You can't squander what I put the effort into. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. This is being left out in the code. Okay, so maybe. Okay, thank you, Spirit. This Emperor in reverse is getting intuition about why he is in reverse. Why is he feeling unworthy? Is because, remember we saw the Empress, he left her out in the code. What he's not realizing is that is the karmic lesson that caused her to go from a page to an Empress. Okay? Now, on the left side, this Page of Cups is somebody's getting an epiphany or revelation about a temporary win. Okay, it was superficial. There was disharmony and defeat. Okay, someone that is balanced, 2 people are moving away from whatever this is. Okay, but this is temporary. Okay, it's on the left side of the 5 of Pentacles. So him thinking, being in the dark night of the soul, okay, he's going to go to the bright day of the soul, but he's let's see if he's getting the 4 of Swords. Okay, but there's a transition going on here. There's a lot of thinking going on here. There's a lot of somebody beating up themselves for the things they did in the past. What they're not understanding is they're reflecting. Remember reflection? Reflection, okay, of things that were done in the dark. Those things were karmic lessons to help somebody to learn, grow, and evolve, okay? This person is now the Knight of Pentacles, okay? This is for earthly, tangible blessings, but grounded, practical, and diligent. The key word is practical. It may have been in the past where this person just wanted success, accomplishment, and recognition, okay? Now, there's 2 energies here. There's a female energy and a male, a masculine energy. We know one of them is the Emperor, okay? That is not going, because we did see the female card that was next to the 2 of Wands that was moving forward, okay? We already know the Emperor is not going with her, okay? But he's also feeling like he is not good enough to go to his Empress right now. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, may we have two more? Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith. Thank you. Six of Cups. Something happened in the past. We just talked about it. Somebody got left out in the cold. Okay, there's a remembrance, a remembering, okay, of what happened. Somebody got left out in the cold. It was somebody from the past. Now, on the left side of the Six of Cups, look, somebody's taking a leap to move forward to calmer waters. And see, there's two people here. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out. My phone is moving forward. My phone is moving forward to calmer waters. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we know as after somebody comes out in Five of Pentacles, they're gonna take a leap, okay, towards someone in their past that is helping them to see what they need to see, hear what they need to hear, know what they need to know, because this somebody left an impression. That somebody imprinted on this emperor in the past. Somebody from the past imprinted on this emperor, and they were supposed to. Okay. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Look. Six of Cups. Somebody is walking away because they're emotionally balanced. On the right side of the Six of Cups. On the left side, look. They are moving to this person from their past. The person from oh, what are you doing? This person from the past is the energy signature that they now match. Not that this person matches them. They now match the Empress from their past. Okay, they match the Empress from their past. Okay, right? And they didn't see it at first, okay? They see it now, okay? Emotionally balanced, they are walking away from things that were in between them and their pathway, okay? What are they walking to? Four of Wands, okay? Harsh desire, celebration, stability. They're walking towards that, okay? My phone is doing stuff. All right. Okay, thank you, thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. Can you tell us what is in the environment? Okay, what is in the right here, right now? Strength. Okay, they're walking with their shadow. Okay, walking with their shadow, walking away, walking with the shadow. Okay. Their inner being is, their inner foundation, their inner being is strong. It's bravery, compassion, and courage. Okay? Now, who is it? The King of Wands. Okay? And what is he going towards? Ten of Cups. Now, remember, Christ consciousness. When we release and surrender 3D dense energies that do not reflect compassion, harmony, unity, love, which is our divine oneness, when we release those energies that are not our divine oneness, okay, this is what happens. Decisions are made with passion to move forward, to the Ace of Pentacles, okay, what you deserve, earthly tangible blessings, to stability, celebration, harsh desire. Okay, that's how your world changes when you transmute the 3D dense energy into 5D Christ consciousness. Okay, you become the energy signatures that match your masculine and your feminine. Okay, and you walk towards your reality changes to your 10 of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, now, what is other people's feeling? Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine. What is other people's feelings? They're getting the message too that something's over. They're getting the message. Everybody's getting this divine energy from the cosmos. Everybody is getting it. Okay, this is what's in the environment. This is other people's feelings. Okay, now let's cross it. Other people's feelings. Let's do it like this. Other people's feelings. They're getting a message. Okay, something. This energy of the Eight of Wands that is coming down and illuminating something is what has this person that is not moving forward. Okay, they may not be moving forward with the Emperor, or the Emperor is questioning whether he should be moving forward, but energy is coming down for him to see clearly. Okay, for everybody to see clearly. Okay, now on the left side, look, the energy is given 7, 8 of Wands. There's options. Okay, somebody's still delusions. Eight of Cups. Anytime you get an ace from the all that is and the all that ever was is what you deserve. So this energy that is coming down right now is giving everybody what they deserve based on what they reflected to the universe. If it was dark, that's what you get back. If it was light and it was compassion, kindness, tenderness, and love, that's what you get back. Okay? The universe is balancing itself. We're co-creators with Prime Creator. Okay? All right. Thank you, Spirit. Can you please give us what is the hope or fear? Page of Swords. Truth. Somebody's speaking truth. It's a brand new truth that was just found out. Remember, this Eight of Wands is sending messages. There was a truth that came out. It was an epiphany, a realization, something that came out. A truth may have come from a young person, okay? Or there was a message. Remember, it's sitting on top of the Eight of Wands. There was a discovery about something, okay? What this message was about imbalance, somebody juggling, okay? On the right side, it went to a King of Swords. That's why he's moving forward. Let me see. Or it might be something he did to this person in the past. Y'all, come on. Okay. Whatever he did in the past, okay, it's at the Nine of Swords. Okay, I gotta fix that. There's mistakes, failure, thoughts, despair, embarrassed, shame, worries, challenge, wrong choices. Okay, this is the truth. The epiphany that this gentleman is coming up with, and it might be the other person that's in his energy too, is that there were a bunch of mistakes made. There were a bunch of wrong choices made. Okay, because it's definitely going to the King of Swords. Okay, it's definitely going to the King of Swords. Here's all the 3D dense energies. Okay, this message is helping him to stand from a higher state of being and see things from a higher vantage point. Okay, and because of that, he's getting, there was a delay, okay, or he's going to rebuild. No, I'm sorry, Eight of Pentacles, subject matter expert. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love, because he's going to rebuild because of juggling. There was juggling that went on. Okay, thank you, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Thank you. Okay, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory, can you give us 2 cards for a possible outcome? 2 cards for a possible outcome, please. Thank you. The Hierophant. He's becoming the Hierophant. We keep seeing that. Whoever this gentleman that's walking away has mastered his inner and his twins, his inner twin. He has mastered them. And what's happening is, as he masters his inner being, his masculine and feminine inside, he becomes the Hierophant. Okay, he's walking with the shadow. We saw the Strength card. Okay, the Hierophant card and the Strength card. Hold on. The Hierophant card and the Strength card go together. Okay, it is because of this that a person becomes the Hierophant. Okay, Now, what is he bringing to an end? Okay, the Ten of Swords. The anger, pain, shock, depression, sadness, it goes into acceptance, hope, reintegration, and renewal. He is renewing himself as the Hierophant. You guys always come through. Thank you, Spirit. I love you. I love you to my divine God, spirit guides, guardian angels. Now, on the right side, what happened? This is the Nine of Wands. This is somebody taking 8 wands and doing the same thing over and over and over again to expecting a different outcome. Okay? Right now, as the Hierophant, he has 1 wand. That wand is his balanced inner masculine and feminine energies, and he is moving forward on his pathway. Okay? Now, he's bringing something to an end. This 10 of Swords. He's coming to a realization about who he is. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. This businessman who is independent, has financial security and success, is the Hierophant. Okay. Now, we're going to go back to the beginning and look at, remember we were looking at vast vistas where you see everything. We're going to look at everything. Okay, because they just show me what's going on. Okay, on the left side, the Hierophant. Okay, somebody is resisting this man bringing something to an end. There's chaos, corporation, competition, okay, and fighting. Okay, who are they fighting? They're fighting a warrior. Oh, please, thank you, Spirit. I love y'all. Okay, they're fighting a warrior who is embracing Christ consciousness. He is in the sacred army of light. Okay, he is moving forward with passion, okay, and integrity, compassion, harmony, unity, and love. He is moving forward in his divine oneness. Okay, remember we talked about the one wand. Here's the 1 wand, right? Okay, this is the warrior in the 1 wand. Look. See his 1 wand that he's carrying instead of all those other ones? It's on fire. Okay, he's got on his sacred armor. He has on sacred armor at the top of his crown. You see the blue? He is connecting his intuition, his psychic abilities to the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay? That's what he's doing. Now, where did I get this card? Where did I get this card? Oh, Sherry. I think we just gonna put it right there because I'm not sure if it popped out. Okay, so we have one more message. Okay, 2 more cards. Our Seraphim. Okay, so I mentioned to you guys that at the Stellar Gateway there is a Seraphim. A Seraphim is an angel that is above archangels. Her name is Seraphina. Okay, I have said, I see you. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Thank you. Who works with her is Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron is a Seraphim too. That's why they work together. But taking the lead is Seraphina. Okay, this is the Stellar Gateway. I see you. Thank you. Okay, so may I have 2 cards for a possible outcome from Seraphina and Metatron? Thank you, the Seraphim. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, that's too many. I know you guys want to talk, but that's too many. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I need 2 cards for the possible outcome. Thank you. And 2 cards. Thank you. All right. So, what we have is Archangel Michael. Look, he is moving fast. The Knight of Swords. This Nine of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and this businessman who is meeting goals, success, financial security. He is determined. He is accelerating. He is focused. He is getting assistance to move fast by the Knight of Swords, who is Archangel Michael. Thank you, Spirit. Now, on the look, balance. This is Archangel Michael 2, bringing balance, neutrality, diplomacy to whatever the situation is. Okay, on the left side of the Knight of Swords is collaboration, effort, growth. Okay, remember, Christ consciousness is embraced. Thank you. Is us. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. Christ consciousness is us embracing, integrating, owning, knowing, seeing, hearing, knowing, being, compassion, harmony, unity, and love, which puts us in a state of divine oneness. Okay, this is the possible outcome. Okay, now on the left side of that, okay, collaboration. We already saw. Okay, so, okay, thank you, Spirit, for showing me that. Okay, this is the three of Pentacles. When our masculine and feminine come into balance and we are in divine oneness, that is a third energy. Okay, twin flames, masculine and feminine, when they come together, there is a third energy that is created, emanated. It just happens. Okay, now all groups, the collective, okay, when the collective puts all of its voices together, all the masculines and feminines within the masculines and the feminines, can you imagine all of the third energies that are created exponentially? Because the collective is embracing compassion, harmony, unity, and love to come together as a collective in divine oneness. Okay, that just happened. That just happened. Thank you, Spirit. Now, on the right side of Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, new cycle, destiny, change. This is all happening right now. So, the karmic lessons are coming to an end. The karmic contracts are coming to an end. The contracts that were destined to be activated right now are happening right now. Okay, what we see in the world in terms of all of the energies that are clashing with each other, we have the Christ consciousness with ego-led activities. Okay, all of that, one is shining a light on the other one. The other one is shining a light on itself, and then the other one shines a light on that too. Everything is being exposed. Everything is being illuminated. Okay, whatever is being done is being illuminated right here, right now. Okay, now I want to go back to something. We started out with the current situation, and energy is making plans, journey, new path. Okay, at this current time, this was the current situation. Okay, what was challenging this gentleman's moving forward was him not thinking he was good enough. Okay, he was challenging his own forward movement. So what that is saying is that he is aware of the energy that he needs to match to. Okay, he already knows that energy. He's known it throughout lifetimes, several lifetimes, and he's feeling bad. Thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. He's feeling bad because he left that energy out in the cold. Okay, that energy was someone from his past. Okay, now he is becoming emotionally balanced. Okay, he is finding truth about what he hid from himself. He's getting messages from in his third eye and in his crown chakra on what to do. He is being divinely inspired, okay, because there is a messenger, okay. He is curious, and there is something that he's going to discover. Now remember, all of this is in the current situation. Possible future, possible outcome is this. The Hierophant. Okay, even though he's still making plans, this makes sense. Making plans to move forward. There's some doubt. We all vacillate. Okay, are you sure? Or do you want to do this? Do you not want to do this? Do you not? Especially Libras. Okay, Lord have mercy. Okay, Do I want this or do I want that? Do I want this or do I want that? And then you got to analyze it, strategize it, categorize it. Okay, and do you want a cookie or not? I'm sorry. I'm talking about myself. I'm a Libra. I'm talking about myself. Okay, anybody out there want to get mad because I'm telling the truth, that's your business. I'm talking about myself. Find your joy. Find your joy and contentment in whatever. It raises your vibration, okay? Find your joy. Right now, the world is changing, okay? The title of this story that the angels gave to me was Christ consciousness, compassion, harmony, unity, love. Find your divine oneness, okay? And why do we tell ourselves that folks that are worried, okay, they might be going through a tough time, okay, for us not to judge. This is karmic lessons. A masculine karmic lesson, a feminine karmic lesson, okay? We're not going to judge them and say, oh, you're the bad guy, you did this, and you did that, and you did. No, you need to ask yourself, what can you look at right now, right here today, from a state of neutrality that you could not look at, let's say last week, because it still made you mad, okay? If a trigger shows up, the first question is, I want to be able to look at this one day in neutrality, from a state of neutrality, because it no longer triggers me. It is not part of who I am. It is not a part of my divine oneness, okay? Everybody's coming into a higher consciousness, okay? Because of, this makes so much sense. Everybody's coming into a higher consciousness because of a karmic lesson. We do not judge anybody. We send them infinite, unconditional love, because if it wasn't for the karmic lessons, everything God does is perfect, okay? The way this mission was set out, the way the lessons showed up in each chapter of this book was perfection. The reason why it was perfection is because we are being perfected as we purge what no longer serves our highest good. That is energies, emotions that came. Thank you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Tell me to calm down. Okay, any energy that was born through a karmic lesson, the karmic lesson was put there for you to learn, grow, and evolve from the karmic lesson. We send all energies of people, places, and things, infinite, unconditional love, because we embrace compassion, harmony, unity, and love, which is our divine oneness. We are one with the all that is and the all that ever was. We are one with our higher self. We are one on this earth plane with the masculine and feminine energies that we carry. Those masculine and feminine energies have us do something. The feminine is kind, compassionate. She gonna go get the cookies. It's the masculine energy that says, are you sure you want to eat that cookie? That's not action. That masculine is gonna take action. He's gonna be logical. He's gonna be strategic. But is it your ego that's in the way, that's making you suffer because you're going back and forth about whether you want to eat a cookie or not? Okay, warriors on the battlefield know what they have to do. They've already been in the meetings with their commanding general and their officers in their chain of command. They know exactly what they're supposed to do. But when it comes down to them standing on that battlefield by themselves, what are you going to decide to do? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for coming through the way you do. I am so grateful to you. Okay, so this is the reading, you guys, on Christ consciousness, okay? I wish to send to all energies of people, places, and things on this full share spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Infinite, unconditional love throughout all space and time and beyond. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay. heat. Heat here. Heat is up. There's heat over here. Where is the heat over here, Spirit? Oh. I'm sorry. I'm putting my hand over here to see why is there heat here, right? I feel vibrations, but I feel heat coming off the cars, right? And I heard a divine being is right here. There's a divine guide that is right here that I'm feeling this heat from. Exie went under the table and touched my knee at the same time. You're so cute, boo boo. Thank you. All right, let me leave y'all with this. That's the reading. Where we at? Did we just talk ourselves to an hour and 5 minutes? Yes, we did. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay. Today, the 5 principles of Reiki. Okay. This will help you to embrace what's already there for you. Your Christ consciousness is within you right now. It's for you to transmute from 3D dense energy into Christ consciousness. Okay. Today, I will not be angry. Today, I will not worry. Today, I will do my work honestly. Today, I will respect and honor every living being. Every living being, karmic lessons, people, places, and things. Because when we embrace that, we're embracing them from higher consciousness. Okay, we're embracing our higher consciousness, and we're actually sharing that energy with that person, place, or thing. Okay? Today, I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. Okay? Okay, there's a term called samadhi. SAMADHI, something like that. Look it up. Okay? For me, there is no real meaning to it. Okay, you can't really put a meaning on it. But when I feel samadhi, okay, this emperor is gonna flip. Okay, that's what Spirit was trying to tell me. This forward movement that's in reverse in his mind, it's gonna flip. Okay, it already flipped in its possible outcome, but it's up to him. He's got to make that decision. Okay, so samadhi doesn't really have a definition. Okay, the only thing that I can think of when I think of samadhi is it shows up. It's an essence. It's something that, it's an energy that appears to me. Okay, when I say, oh, that's samadhi, okay, it's something that is and is not at the same time. It is and it isn't at the same time. It's something that's up and down at the same time. It's almost like saying samadhi takes duality and polarity and makes it divine oneness. It makes it all the same. It makes duality and polarity the same thing. There's no difference. Okay? I don't know why you told me to tell you that, but I kept hearing it is and it isn't. Exie, what are you doing? So samadhi is like hot and cold at the same time. Okay? Fast and slow at the same time. It's the same thing. There is no fast or slow. It is. Okay? There is no is and is not. It just is. It's an essence. It's not really something you put your finger on because there's nothing to put your finger on. It's all the same. There's no difference. Okay? There's no separation. There is no coming together. There's no separation. It just is. Thank you, Spirit. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love. So, that was the last message that wanted you guys to know about samadhi. Look it up. Okay? Look up samadhi. It's very important right now. Okay? Very, very, very important. Because the things that we think are different from us are not. How about that for samadhi? Okay? The people you think that are different from you are not. That's samadhi. Okay? We're all the same. Everything is the same. Everything is one. All for one, one for all. Samadhi. Period. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Boy, the angels came through. They always do. I love y'all. Thank you, Divine God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Thank you to all universal beings that are the law of one. Thank you to the Archangel Twin Flames of the chakras, the Archangels of the Seven Rays. Thank you to the Spirit Guides of the decks. Thank you so much. You guys are so beautiful. Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm going to leave y'all because I can still be talking. So I want y'all to have a great day on purpose. Make sure that you use your discernment right now. Okay? Do what you need to do for yourself. Okay? Show love, kindness, compassion, harmony, unity, and love. It does not mean that you dim your light. It does not mean that you make yourself small for somebody else. Okay? Choose yourself first. Use your discernment. Your compassion, okay, your heart space will tell you what is compassion to you. Okay? Okay? You are your best instructor. Okay? Remember, the Wheel of Fortune is turned. We're in a new cycle. Let's start it with in Christ consciousness. Let's start the cycle, the new cycle of Christ consciousness in Christ consciousness. How about that? Let's do that. That's my intention. Okay? I love y'all above your imagination. I'll let you go and find a cookie. Bye.